So I know to you this is just an ordinary crown braid. I mean, we've seen it a million times over and we can't get enough of it. But to me, this isn't your typical crown braid or ordinary crown braid tutorial. Nor is this just a mommy creating a hairstyle for her beautiful 2-year-old. No, to me, this is more. And as you watch this video, I implore you to listen. Listen as I express my journey to self-love and how wearing this crown braid with this coily natural hair has played its part in my growth. See, 10 years ago, you would have never caught me wearing my hair like this. A crown braid with natural hair. See, I was raised in a home where weekly press outs were the norm. It would have been a sign of disrespect to my mother to even think about putting my hair up in a braid after she spent 3 hours pressing it out. I'm sure y'all all had a mom like that, right? See, my mom, she played no games about our hair. To her, our hair was a reflection upon her as a mother, and she took that serious. I grew up wearing ponytails and barrettes like any other little girl with a weekly rotation of braids. I remember begging my mom to get a relaxer. I have very little memory about the things that were on my mind as a 9-year-old, but imprinted in my mind are the feelings that I had as I watched my mom's hair fall down her back from underneath her scarf as she unwrapped her beautiful, straight, jet black hair. I knew my mom to wear her hair no other way, and to me, all I wanted was the opportunity to wear my hair straight just like hers. Now, you can only imagine how this affected me as a kid. I never saw my mom's natural hair, and even though I wouldn't say that that was a bad thing, it definitely made a lasting impression upon me. I laugh now, but back then as a kid, all I could think was that wearing my hair straight was a graduation to big girl status. The stages were ponytails and barrettes, relaxers with ponytails, and finally, relaxer with straight hair worn just like my mom's. Nice and bouncy flowing down my back. I begged my mom over and over again if I could have a relaxer. Finally, I would be able to get in the pool and my hair wouldn't puff up like an afro. Don't judge me. I was 9 and I certainly didn't understand the beauty in the afro. My begging finally broke down the walls of my mom's nose, put in front of me every time I asked. And even though my first relaxer didn't take like I wanted, it didn't matter to me because I was a big girl and all that played in my mind was the Just For Me commercial. Just for me. JUSTFORME. That is all I wanted and I got it. And so began the cycles, relaxers, and straightening. Finally, in 2006 was the beginning peak of me going natural. I like my press outs better without a relaxer because my hair, it was healthier and it was showing lots of growth. But even then, I still managed to straighten my hair every single week. And it wasn't simply because I liked it that way, but because I didn't feel pretty if my hair were any other way. Besides, I was receiving tons of compliments on my straight hair. Why would I change that? But then a change happened that I couldn't necessarily control, and that changed my life. On February the 16th, 2013, I married the love of my life, and on December the 12th, 2015, I gave birth to my beautiful baby girl. As the days went by, she taught me life lessons that no video or blog could ever teach me. Through her, God was showing me His love and how in so many ways she was a reflection of me. As she grew, it became evident that she was beginning to recognize me, her mommy, in ways that she had never before. I never forget the day when she first reacted to me wearing my straight hair. As she lightly and delicately lifted my hair off my face, it dawned on me. The cycle between mother and daughter were now repeating itself. She was looking at me the same exact way that I looked at my mother. And if I wanted my daughter to be void of the feelings of unpretty that I felt because I didn't look like my mom, then I would have to take some bold steps. And so I did it. I chopped it. Mommy's hype. She letting it go. Time to move on. This hair has been holding me back for so long. It's just not cutting it. Oh my God, I cut all that off. Oh my gosh, I feel so liberated. I feel so free. I feel so liberated. Posy. We'll begin the process of twist outs, wash and goes, and high puffs. And on those lazy wash days, you guessed it, crown braids. Finally, I was free. I didn't need for my hair to be perfectly straight to be beautiful. And the first inspiration and witness of it all was my princess. I'm so proud to say, y'all, that I love myself. And I'm even more proud to say that Lila Rose will know how to love who she is, her natural hair, and the many crown braided hairdos that will come with it. So as you can probably see, this was no tutorial on how to do a crown braid, but more so a story on how wearing a crown braid played its part in my journey to self-love.